Welcome back to EtherLink AI Insights. I'm Alex, and today we're talking about something really unique, an AI Leadership Retreat happening in Finnish Lapland. Now I know what you're thinking. Why would executives trade their conference rooms for nature? But Sam, the premise here is actually fascinating. It's not just about getting away. It's about transforming how leaders think about AI.
Exactly, and the timing couldn't be sharper. We're looking at a real crisis in enterprise AI adoption. Mackenzie data shows that while 55% of organizations have some AI in place, 60% of executives say implementation fell short. The gap isn't technical, it's leadership fluency. Most C-suite just don't understand how to orchestrate these systems at scale.
That knowledge gap is costing organizations serious money, right? We're talking about $1.2 million annually in misaligned investments and failed pilots. That's not a small problem. So the retreat model is trying to fix this by combining hands-on AI training with something unconventional, learning in nature. How does that actually work?
There's solid research behind it. University of Michigan studies show that natural environments increase cognitive retention by 47% and boost creative problem solving by 31% compared to classroom settings. When you're dealing with complex AI governance questions and strategic architecture decisions, that kind of cognitive lift matters. Add in the midnight sun and pristine lakes of Lapland, and you create psychological safety, which is essential for real transformation.
So it's not just about sitting in nature. It's about leveraging nature to unlock deeper learning and creativity. That makes sense. But let's ground this in something concrete. What are executives actually learning and building during these 7 days?
The curriculum is split into clear modules. Days 1 through 3 focus on foundational skills, prompt engineering, AI agent architecture, and enterprise integration patterns. They're building what the program calls a golden prompt stack, basically a personalized library of high-leverage prompts that drive outcomes across marketing, sales, and operations.
A golden prompt stack. I like that framing. It's tangible, it's immediately useful. But prompt engineering feels almost basic compared to the bigger challenge, which is understanding how AI agents actually work in real enterprise systems. What's the distinction they're making there?
This is crucial. Most executives think ChatGPT is the pinnacle of AI, but modern AI agents are fundamentally different. They're agentic workflows with tool integration and multi-turn decision logic. These agents actually automate enterprise processes, not just generate text. Understanding that distinction changes how you architect AI into existing business systems. It's the difference between a cool chatbot and transformative automation.
Right. So you're moving from AI as a tool I can use to AI as a system I can architect and deploy. That's a leadership mindset shift. And then there's the compliance piece, which everyone's talking about right now, the EU AI Act.
The EU AI Act becomes fully enforceable in 2026, and honestly, most European enterprises aren't ready. Gartner data shows 73% lack adequate governance frameworks for compliant AI. That's a massive vulnerability. But here's the upside. Executives who actually understand AI regulation don't see compliance as a cost center. They see it as competitive differentiation. It attracts enterprise clients, qualifies you for premium contracts, and eliminates legal risk exposure.
So compliance training isn't just about avoiding penalties. It's a business strategy. That reframes the whole conversation. How does the retreat integrate EU AI Act compliance into the broader curriculum?
It's woven throughout days 4 through 7. You're not just learning the regulations, you're learning how to operationalize them. That means understanding high-risk AI systems classifications, governance frameworks, and how to build compliance into your AI architecture from the ground up, not as an afterthought.
I'm curious about the practical mechanics here. These executives are coming from different industries, different company sizes. How does a retreat personalize the experience to make it relevant for, say, a manufacturing leader versus a healthcare CTO?
Each participant gets a dedicated AI mentor and works through something called the MindQuest framework. It's active, not passive. Your mentor guides you through real-world AI architecture blueprints, actual case studies from enterprise implementations. So yes, the core curriculum is consistent, but how you apply it to your industry, your use cases, your existing systems, that's customized.
The human element matters here. You're not just absorbing content, you've got someone working alongside you who understands both the technical and business dimensions. What's the expected outcome when someone walks out of Lapland after 7 days?
You should leave with 3 things. First, genuine fluency in how modern AI systems actually work. Not theoretical, but hands-on. Second, a concrete deployment roadmap for your organization, including governance and compliance frameworks. Third, and maybe most important, the confidence to lead AI transformation in your enterprise. That confidence doesn't come from a slide deck, it comes from actually building and testing systems.
And that confidence translates to organizational velocity. If your CEO or CTO actually understands AI architecture, compliance requirements, and governance frameworks, suddenly your whole enterprise moves faster on AI adoption. There's less second-guessing, fewer false starts. The ROI on that training becomes pretty clear pretty quickly.
Absolutely. And there's a network component, too. You're in cohort with other senior leaders from across Europe, different industries, different company sizes. The conversations that happen around the lake in Lapland, those informal exchanges where someone from healthcare shares how they're handling high-risk AI governance and a manufacturing leader picks that up, that's invaluable. You can't replicate that in a virtual classroom.
So you're paying for the training curriculum, but you're also buying access to this network of transformed leaders. That's actually a significant long-term benefit. Sam, if you had to distill this down to one key insight for our listeners, what would it be?
The fundamental shift is this. AI leadership in 2026 isn't about coding or even understanding algorithms. It's about orchestrating intelligent systems with ethical rigor, business acumen, and regulatory confidence. That's a leadership skill, not a technical skill. And it's best learned in an environment where you can step away from the noise and the politics and actually think deeply about how you're going to transform your enterprise.
That's a great way to frame it. From the conference room to the Lapland wilderness, and hopefully back to your organization with genuine transformation capability. If this resonates with you or someone on your leadership team, the full article with all the retreat details, curriculum breakdown, and registration information is available on etherlink.ai. Thanks for joining us on EtherLink AI Insights, and we'll see you next time.